Dear first semester basic students, today we have to take up 20 astonishing facts about littering. I have discussed about what is littering and how this littering is disposed by the public in the roads and how unhygienic condition that develop, and this is how we shall now go to study the facts about littering. Number one, litter does cause severe accidents. So throwing waste on the road, throwing waste in an unsystematic way, so that causes several problems. So one among them was the accident, means lots of problems, severe accidents. He says all that it takes is for some trash, means it is because of trash. Trash is nothing but waste in the road, and it is a car accident waiting to happen. So due to littering, means disposing the litter in a very bad manner. It means that throwing the litter on the road without going near to the dustbin and putting the waste in the dustbin. So this kind of a disposal of the waste causes the accident, car accident. Whether it is because somebody drove their tiny Toyota Prius or over a wooden crate. So maybe the thrown material consisted of a wooden box. So due to this, there happens the car accident on the road, or somebody swerves their RV to avoid the crash, or somebody they just change the direction so that it met the accident several times. You can indirectly cause a car accident by littering on the road. See, it may cause several other harms, several other disturbances. But when you throw the dust, waste on the road, and when it consists of box-like material, the car driver cannot recognize, and he drives the car. So at that time, it may meet the accident. So that's what the first astonishing fact about littering. So that's why car accidents lead to severe injuries, and even death may also happen. And coming to the second fact about littering, household waste, industrial waste, construction waste, and other packaging waste are most common types of sources of litter. See, very common, we have the household waste. But other than the household waste, there are other wastes, including household waste, industrial waste, and construction waste, packaging waste, and other waste. So these are the sources of the littering. And number three, it is illegal. Though the fines vary by state and by city and country, you will be charged if you are caught littering. So throwing waste anywhere, somewhere is illegal, because the municipal corporation dropped some dustbins by the roadside, in the streets, so that the household members, they have to bring their waste and they have to dispose it exactly in the dustbin. But the negligency people, they never come near the dustbin and they throw it on the road. So that's why this kind of act of a man is illegal. So for this illegal actions, there is a fine. There is a fine from the municipal corporation, and there is a fine from the in the city and country. So it means that there is a very in the fines, vary in the different fines they put on the illegal activities of men. So it is different from city to city, and it is different from one municipal corporation to the other and in the country. So that's why if they are caught on right-handed, they are liable to punish with a fine. And number 4, it doesn't look too nice. Places with high littering are also often riddled with crime, less values on homes and property, and are more likely to be the sites of fires. You could ultimately end up losing money on your house. So that's what here it said. It doesn't look too nice. It's not nice to see. Places with high littering are also often riddled with crime. So usually we see most of the crimes that happen when you see the place which is full of such people, such waste throwing thing. So less values on homes and property. So when you have this kind of activity on the road nearby your locality, so usually the importance of the place, it loses the importance, and usually the values on homes on the sites, they decrease because of these illegal activities, because of these people who have no knowledge how to dispose the waste, and are more likely to be the site of fires. So quite naturally that all the situation there turns into a very dangerous condition. You could ultimately end up losing money on your house. So the value of your home, the value of your site, nearby the place where there is lots of litter on the road, so you are going to lose the value of your home, value of your site quite naturally. This happens because of the littering. And number 5, so it is expensive, very expensive. Every year millions upon millions of dollars are spent cleaning up litter. See, the point number 5 says it is more expensive. What is more expensive? So to maintain the cleanliness of the city, to maintain the hygiene condition of the roads, and to have a very good atmosphere. So it is the responsibility of the municipal corporation of every city. But when you study this, the work of the municipality to keep the locality clean is not easy. They expend more and more money for this purpose. That's why this is very expensive. The work keeping the city clean, keeping the roads clean is more expensive because they pay lots of money for the workers, municipality employees, to keep the surroundings clean. That's why it is more expensive, so that millions and millions of money and millions of dollars of money spent on cleaning up the city without, I mean, without any, I mean, hesitation. They spend, no doubt, they spend lots of money for keeping the surroundings clean and to dispose the litter. So that's why this money, the municipal corporation, they, I mean, pay money for to keep the surroundings clean. So this money should be going to more productive things, but instead, so just to think, instead of mm, providing money for the cleanliness of this litter. So if we put this money in other works, what happens? If we put money instead, people don't realize that something as small as littering done on a mass scale does indeed affect them. See, people, they won't understand. If all the people, they work properly, if they dispose the litter properly, so they can save the money of their own, means the municipal corporation, money of the municipal corporation. But people are not aware about themselves, because they themselves are the taxpayers to the municipal corporation. So taxpayers dollars are being spent on littering as we speak. So we know very well municipal corporation has to work in keeping the city clean, so they pay lots and lots of money. If you want that to stop, then set an example, quit littering and encourage others to do the same. So you have to dispose it, quit the littering, and you have to encourage other people to do in that line. It's the people like you who can make a difference. So if you are a model person to dispose it properly and reduce the litter properly, so you can teach other people and you can bring this bring this development, bring this new type of littering, so that you will be the model for others in your locality.